Finals Day here at the Invisalign North Carolina Open, and the storylines are tremendous. Matt Wright and Riley Newman will be playing together today, but they'll be competing in mixed doubles on Sunday. They want a chance at 2 of these trophies here in North Carolina. It's the biggest tournament in the history of the state. And on the women's side, we've got Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith, the top seed. They will be challenged by a bunch of competitors, including Catherine Parenteau and Leah Jansen, who are coming off a U.S. Open victory. It's going to be tremendous pickleball all day long. I'm Dave Fleming. Don't miss a second of it, and I'm thrilled to have so many great sponsors here, including Gamma, the official paddle of the Invisalign North Carolina Open. We'll be right back with all of the action. All right, good morning. Welcome to the Invisalign North Carolina Open. Dave Fleming here, and we are joining the men's draw in progress. This is a second round match, and we've got the star of the weekend so far in Julian Arnold playing with Spencer Smith, the 5th seed. They will be playing Brandon French and Ivan Jakovljevic. Couple of boys from Dallas, Texas who want to make their mark. Well, here's your opportunity, gentlemen. French has had a victory over Tyson McGuffin and Jay DeVilliers and is looking to build on that. He did that a few weeks ago in Austin. So here we go. Let's play pickleball. And Arnold is already coming out hot. Julian Arnold serving to Brandon French. So we've seen the energy, we've seen the enthusiasm. Arnold will be playing in the singles final tomorrow. Took the bronze yesterday in mixed. Okay, so Jakovljevic, great move on the sideline. Called in the kitchen, we'll get you that. Everything going the way of Arnold and Smith so far. Tough to see. There's a nice ball by Ivan. So good it broke the ball. Again, men's and women's doubles all day long. The top 4 seeds, Riley Newman and Matt Wright, are the 1. Tyson McGuffin, Tyler Loong are the 2. Collin, Johns, Pat Smith, the 3. And Callan, Dawson, Chuck Taylor, the 4. Arnold and Spencer Smith, who you see in front of you, are the 5th seed. And Ivan probably hit a ball going out there and then left some candy up for Arnold to destroy. Nice combo from Brandon French there. So he's going to want to get involved heavily in this match. Great start, though, for Arnold and Spencer Smith. It's a great rolling ball there by Smith. And there's the tomahawk from Brandon French. See how he hits a forehand side with the backhand paddle. Don't try that at home unless you've done a lot of wrist work, folks. He himself has injured his wrist from that very shot. So they get one. See them switch out of this and get French on the left side of the court. Beautiful ball down the middle from French there. Holds it and flicks it right in between. Nice job by French of keeping them in the point, and then Arnold with a nice flick catches. That goes deep. Spencer Smith had it. So 7-1 here. This is second round action. Again, the third doesn't bounce, leaving the partner in trouble. Get that down. I think you'll see Jakovljevic look to guard the line. But if these two want to make any run at Arnold and Smith, the thirds are going to have to get down and bounce, or they're going to be under siege. Great drive by Spencer Smith there, sets up Julian Arnold, and they are cooking here this morning.
8-1-2. Let's go. Point. One. 9-1-2.
Good serve right on the baseline, and we are quickly at a game point here. And lots of firepower from Smith and Arnold, and they cruise to an 11-1 first game victory. We'll be back with game number 2 right after this.
Our new EV rental fleet is the absolute GOAT.
Nice. Speaking of goats, is that Tom Brady?
Yeah, he comes in to recharge, get software updates, you know.
Same time next week?
You got it.
Cool. Let's go.
Let's go.
For many of us, we just charge ahead because planning for your future takes time. And right now, thinking about your financial future takes on new meaning. At Baird, our financial advisors have guided individuals and families to achieve their goals through every crisis evolution and groundbreaking idea for over 100 years. That's the difference between thinking you're ready for what lies ahead and knowing you've planned for it. Now that's different. Discover the Baird difference.
All right, we are back, and it has been all Arnold and Smith so far. Let's see if their opponents can settle in here. And a net cord winner on a short return. And
Sorry about the leg cord.
hear Arnold say sorry about the net cord. Short return sets that up. And this is just pace, shake and bake, and no answer so far for Brandon Yvonne. Deep serve. It's causing trouble.
3-2-2.
A lot of conversation from the boys from Texas there.
4-0-2. Under it. Right out.
Good start from the 5 seed Arnold and Smith off quickly.
0-4-1.
It's go time now.
Second serve. 0-4-2. Right out.
French needs to get those balls down so he can make his way to the kitchen. Nice finish by Spencer Smith there.
4-0-1.
Shaking, baking, making everything. The confidence that Arnold's had all weekend is here on men's doubles day. Nice hands. And a beautiful angle by French there. In pickleball, that is what you want to do. It's hard to put it away with pace, so you find an angle. French found a beauty right there. And there's a nice Ernie. Feet are good that time, and Jakovljevic can maybe build a little confidence from there. There's my man from Pittsburgh, Joey Jones, bringing it as the referee. And we have a technical warning for Brandon French for smacking the ball against the back fence. There's Desiree Osman also helping out, so Mr. French frustrated with the scoreboard, and now there's a technical warning assessed. Okay. Got the paperwork handled there.
0-5-2.
Good hands by French there on the shot down the line by Arnold.
1-5-2.
And French with a little flick catches Arnold up high, and perhaps the technical warning is what Mr. French needed to settle into this match. Again, a high third set up, put away, and Arnold and Smith serving at 5-2. French got what he wanted there, but missed the combination.
Point.
That's a great ball by Spencer Smith. Coming in under control. Got Yvonne sliding. Beautiful ball by Spencer Smith there. Nice move by Yvonne there. So if they can get the ball down and stop the onslaught, then they can use their own pace and power. But the drives from the 5 seed have been too much so far. And we are at match point for Julian Arnold and Spencer Smith. And that'll do it. So Smith and Arnold in a runaway. The pace we've seen from Julian Arnold all week is right there in the doubles, and they finished with style. Arnold and Smith moving on. We'll be right back.
We owe great times to good friends, to the glasses that spark conversation, to the ideas that then pour out. Ours came from a night like that, and somehow survived the morning after, to make our own tequila. It wasn't meant to leave our house, but since we made this for friends, we thought it wouldn't hurt to make a few more. Grab a glass, amigo. Our tequila is your tequila. Our casa is your casa. There we go.
How do you get what you want? Eric Weimer, blind man, wanted to climb Mount Everest. My man crazy, but he believed it was possible.
We're gonna do it.
And because he believed, he became the first blind person ever to stand on top of the world. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace any pair that gets lost or broken. And so far, we've racked up over 100,000 5-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 50% off 2 pairs at shadyrays.com.
More bad news today out of Washington, as if the year hadn't given us enough already.
The world will get back on its feet. We'll help you stay on yours. Make an appointment at footsolutions.com.
I host a show in the kitchen.
I share my workouts in the kitchen.
I roll one sleeve up in the kitchen.
I stream in the kitchen.
I can't cook, but I'm in this kitchen.
I gave my paddle away in the kitchen.
I help keep you fit in the kitchen.
We're all family in the kitchen.
Let's go!
All right, we're back, and there you see Tito Yadro in the near court and Tyson McGuffin on the far side warming up here. This is a second round match. Thanks for joining us here at the Invisalign North Carolina Open. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Got Gamma as the official paddle of this tournament. Thank you to Gamma. Thanks to all the folks in the great city of Pittsburgh, where Gamma is located. You know I love that. So let's set the scene for where we're at here. We've got a 2-seed Tyson McGuffin and Tyler Loong playing together. They're going to be playing Jordan Kinney and Tito Yadro. The 18th seed, they beat the 15th seed Tanner Wilhoit and Corey Gantz 8-11, 11-6, 11-5. So this is their second match. McGuffin and Loong had a bye, so this will be their first match. And why not start it right here on championship court? The ladies will start a little later this afternoon, and it's going to be a great day of pickleball. Again, we are at Lifetime Fitness south of downtown Charlotte, indoors, so perfect climate controlled temperatures here, and just got to get used to the lighting. But in general, these players are going to love the fact no wind, no sun in their eyes, consistent play, and we are ready to get underway. Greg Chetta and Alan Roman are our referees. That's Tyler Loong to serve. Let's play pickleball. Tito Yadro with the return. Good ball there. Good attack there. Jordan Kinney unable to handle it. Nice job by Jordan Kinney. Wins the dink battle there, and they get the first point. And Yadro with a beautiful attack down the line, able to roll it and keep it in. Sometimes the team that has already played has the advantage certainly at the beginning of the game. And there you see the ferocity. And a souvenir for me. Take that out from underneath the desk. Let's play ball here. So, huge finish by Tyler Loong. And there's the first Ernie of the day. It will certainly not be the last. There you see McGuffin so good at the kitchen line of taking time away, reaching into the kitchen. Loong didn't hit that as down as he would have liked there, but still gets the result. I'm gonna try a switch here. Oh my. That's a ball that is usually a clean winner. Beautiful finish by Tito Yadra there. Again, McGuffin reaching in and then finishes. So we'll see if Yadro and Kinney switch. They stay. Nice controlled pace on those balls from Kinney there. Kept them deep with some spin. Great job there. And Kinney was looking to counter there, but McGuffin reaching in gets it just back behind his paddle. Shot there. Nicely done by Kinney, reaching in and going behind Tyler Loong, and the crowd is loving that shot. So placement over power, well done. And McGuffin goes for too much of the knife, too much Ginsu right there, and Yadro and Kinney within one. And a come on from Kinney. And we are tied up here, folks. Oh my, and after some beautiful defense by Yadra there. Got a ball sitting there on a platter off the tape and smoked it into the left center field gap for a double. So they are able to get it to 5 apiece, or excuse me, take the lead. Again, it's 6-5-1. Nice block there. And you see McGuffin so skillfully manipulating those dinks. Finds one to jam up Kinney, and then Loong gets the Sports Center highlight. Oh my, what effort by Tyler Loong there. To have your partner get beat behind them and almost get a ball back in play is ridiculous. Saw the trail like they have behind Roadrunner there. And again, Kinney and Yadra have been able to sneak some balls behind both Loong and McGuffin. It's a tough ball to redirect. Kinney wants to probably play that ball across court. Serve from Loong there, but Kinney does not take the bait, hits a nice return. Third is missed, and Yadra and Kinney have a chance. Oh, and the fans love a ball off the net court like they love the finale of the fireworks, the oohs and ahs. Big rip by Kinney, catches the tape. Great deep return by Yadra there. And again, 4 stops in a row. Kept it at 6-7. And again, Kinney goes behind. Loong and lucky sevens. Again, you're able to do that. You're able to go behind because the ball is in the air. If it bounces, that shot is not available. Beautiful combo by the 2 seed there. return sails just deep. And Yadro and Kinney are serving at 8-7. And now 2 misses on returns in a row. And the belief in Kinney and Yadro is growing by the minute. Yadro bouncing around. Oh my, and a huge smiling swing there from Kinney. Had a chance to maybe get him to 10. Beautiful block on the drive there. These boys have come to play this morning. What a get by Kinney. But can't handle that one. Tremendous rally here, finished by McGuffin. They're within 1 at 8-9. Again, Kinney takes it out of the air, goes behind. Loong can't quite touch it. Can they get to a game point here? Yadro did a great job of resetting. Kinney took a hack at his. Got to reset that ball there. You set up your opponents who are set at the kitchen line. Second chance to get to 10. Great hands throughout that point, and McGuffin finishes between Kinney and Yadro, so they cannot get to that 10th point. You heard Loong yell out of the air telling McGuffin that's going to be in. McGuffin went for an obscene angle that any geometry teacher would have loved, but just a little too much. And Kinney finds himself an angle, and the crowd is into this. The 18 seed serving at 9-8. Another chance to get to 10. They've been there for a minute. And Kinney comes across, and ladies and gentlemen, the 18 seed are sitting on a game point. And there's a timeout from Loong and McGuffin. So Kinney, Yadro looking terrific here in game 1. We'll be right back, and they finish. All right, welcome back, and upset brewing here in game one. Loong and McGuffin have called timeout. Kinney and Yadro have their first game point. That return just on the line, and Loong says no, no, and no. What a move by Loong. 1 game point saved. And the 2 seeds bring their best when they needed it. The classic Loong Ernie, and then the nice finish by McGuffin. So 2 game points are saved. Oh, and then they get a cocktail. That's an unbelievably good third from McGuffin there, deep in the corner, threw it right at the feet of Kinney. And now we're knotted at 10. And Kinney bringing the heat. Got a missed third, so we'll roll back to Yadro serving to Loong at 10 apiece.
10-10-1.
Kinney goes for just a little too much angle there, wasn't perfectly set. Rips a serve. And rips a winner in the corner. Look at this ball. We got game point number 3, Jordan Kinney. Feeling it. It's hard to do after you miss a ball on the point before. Impressed. Yadro wasn't sure, so he played it. Oh my. Yadro looks at the line. Oh, when the margins are this tight. Didn't want to risk it landing on the line. 10-11. And Yadro reached in, chose the forehand there. And by the time he made that decision, the ball was below the tape. And then the ball caught the tape, unfortunately for him. Oh my. Kinney took a full swing while he was ducking, which worked out well for him. Just to be clear, we're at 11-11-2 here. Great match, great battle. And Kinney again with an obscene inside out that's wowing the crowd. This is like a fireworks show here with these two. And Jordan Kinney with the short hop, and we are at game point 4.
12-11-1.
And Kinney throws it at McGuffin's feet, and ladies and gentlemen, upset alert. But it's best 2 out of 3. So Loong and McGuffin will make some corrections. Yadro and Kinney pull it off on their 4th chance. Love the action we're seeing here at the Invisalign North Carolina Open. We'll be right back.
Stay, play, and dine in Margaritaville. Escape while enjoying Margaritaville's signature casual luxury, fun, and laid-back hospitality. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
All right, folks, we are back. Dave Fleming here with you, and Yadro and Kinney finally finished the deal on their 4th game point. And Loong and McGuffin, seen a lot of balls hit behind them, inside out. And Kinney just misses on a great setup of himself. Yadro from Tennessee ready to return here, get a new ball. Sometimes winning that first point after you've won that first game would have been nice for their mental approach to this, to say, yeah, we can keep this rolling. So that one goes deep. Let's see if Loong and McGuffin can race out to a lead of any sort, and the answer is yes. See if they decide to take it to Yadro and Kinney a little more here. And we've got a ball that is snuck under the bleachers. Again, Loong and McGuffin playing their first match of the day here as the 2 seed. Kinney with a mistake on the return, so 2-zip. Kinney has set that ball up for himself twice in the first 4 points, but rolls the forehand deep. So it's execution, not strategy. You can tell just the sound of that. Kinney ripping it off that Yola paddle. Again, Kinney able to outdink McGuffin. But Loong and McGuffin off 3-zip. Yadro moves so well on the court. You can see gracefully coming in behind that there.
1-3-1.
Yadro ready in the middle of the court again, folks. If you've been taught the forehand always has the middle, that could not be more wrong, as evidence there. Yadro with the backhand ready to fill that middle.
Second serve.
Oh my.
Right out.
2-hopper off the tape there. Goes in favor of the 2 seed.
3-2-1.
Kinney's feet. Just kind of sat there, didn't give the rest of his body a chance, and then missed return. Yadro says, you want a timeout? The answer was no. I wouldn't let this get to be more than one more. Boy, that's a great serve by McGuffin. Beautiful ball by Kinney, who has been going down the line with those, rolls it beautifully right up the middle. And the paddles are down, so Loong and McGuffin have pushed themselves forward here, and they're up 6-2 in game 2. We'll be right back. Yadro, Kinney calling timeout to stop the madness.
Johns?
What do we got, Prento?
Another one.
Shame. Third one this week. Any suspects?
Not yet. We'll send these to the lab.
All right. Let's take a look.
What do you think?
Bring me the jigsaw.
Welcome back to the Invisalign North Carolina Open. The fans are packed around Stadium Court, loving this action. The 2 seed jumped out here in game 2. Loong and McGuffin looking to force a game 3. And a few errors have aided them in this second game as they're now up 5. Yadro goes for a big two-hander. I'd actually like to see Kinney call him off as he's coming into that and has the forehand in the middle. And Loong apologizes after just tattooing that ball. There's probably a local parlor that doesn't put imprints as much as he just did. Oh. Good finish. So Yadro and Kinney need to find the magic from game 1 as they are staring at a 7-point deficit. And there's the strategy that worked throughout game number 1. Now the balls are sailing a bit deep. And that third doesn't get there, so see if McGuffin and Loong can finish off game just deep, game number 2. Good patient attack by Kinney and Yadro there. When you have your opponent deep, keep them there. Wow. Paddle control by Tito Yadro there. outstanding. Switch from a backhand to a forehand and then hit a clean winner. Next level. Good job, Tito.
Second serve.
Oh, you had a little bumper cars there in the middle. You heard Loong saying me, but that was more his warm-up for his vocal performance later, as not enough room to finish. Good job, Kinney. And that's the combination. Nice job. Kinney actually went two hands there for the first time and got that ball in the middle on the forehand to roll down. Yadro unable to finish. And at least 4 missed returns in this game. When you're playing a team of the quality of Loong and McGuffin, that cannot happen. Ridiculous get by Loong off a beautiful misdirect.
Second serve.
This Kinney is crafty.
10-4-2.
Yeah. Can they make a run as they keep them at 10?
Second serve.
Loong saw that Selkirk Labs paddle heading to hit the ball and couldn't yell out loud enough to McGuffin, who did indeed let it go. That return sails a bit wide. And again, when you play indoors, the distance between the back of the court and the walls, fencing, etc. is a little less than some courts, and you don't get the run up that you want to get your feet set for returns. So that's why we're seeing a few more missed serves, plus people are going for it. So that combination can be deadly at an inside or indoor tournament like we're having here at Lifetime Fitness. So that ball rode the rails, but did not come over, and Loong and McGuffin looking to force game 3 right here. And Loong threatens the Ernie. Yadro, Kinney cannot handle that, and game 2 goes to the 2 seed. So Loong and McGuffin come back impressively and win game 2 11-5. So we will have a game 3. We'll switch at 6, and we'll be right back.
At Baird, we offer a different, more holistic approach to wealth management. With your career, family, friends, and community, finding time for you and making sure your family's financial plans are on track can be a real challenge. At Baird, our financial advisors get it. We'll partner with you to create a unique financial plan and coordinate with your legal and tax advisors to bring it all together so you have more time for what matters most.
Children, your DUPER final athlete exam begins now. You, how much does it cost to have a rating?
It's free.
Deckel, how many different types of ratings are there?
2. 1 for singles, 1 for doubles.
Cameron, who can have a rating?
Anyone. And world peace.
DUPER, bringing world peace to pickleball ratings. Download the app and claim your free rating today.
Congratulations. You are all smarter than you look.
All right, welcome back. We got a game 3 here. Kinney and Yadro looking terrific in game 1. We're able to pull that out. Loong and McGuffin show their seed as they win game 2 as the 2 seed, and see if Kinney and Yadro can settle in a few missed returns, a few errors. there's that paddle side. That's where you want to attack, folks, especially people that hold a backhand. Beautiful flick by McGuffin. The ball did not come up at all. Great handle by McGuffin there. And Yadra. Watch him flick that down the middle. So when you have been going behind your opponent the whole time, they'll be looking for that, and then you can bring it to the middle. So one shot sets up another. Kinney needs to not be quite as big a hurry on getting in. And that flick by McGuffin goes just deep. It'll be big for Kinney and Yadro to keep this tight starting out. Loong got beat on that a few times in game number 1, but he is on that, and that is now the no-go zone. That'll go wide. What you get when you play the top players is you get not only their incredible talents and athleticism, but their brains come with the package too, and they're like, all right, I haven't seen you before and you're hitting some nice balls behind me. I'm gonna adjust. So how do you adjust to their adjustments? Kinney and Yadro. You saw Yadro go down the middle a few points ahead. And now they're choosing not to switch. Give a different look. I like that by Yadro and Kinney. Oh my, what a get by Loong. Crowd loves them some defense. Love the crowd here in North Carolina. This is the biggest pickleball event in the history of the state, doubling the size of the last one. First time the PPA has been here, and they're digging this action. Let serves are replayed here on the PPA as we talk about it. McGuffin that ball's going deep, as he had sat on the ball down the line behind him from Yadro. Set that up. We'll never know if it was deep now, will we? And there's the correction. Go hard down the middle and not behind. And Yadro and Kinney, 3 apiece. Great hands by Yadro there. So the switch of Yadro to the left side, the man from Tennessee, is stepping forward in crunch time here in game 3. We'll switch sides at 6. And again, you watch Loong here, had his hands ready for the two-hander down the line, and it went on the other side of his body. Again, you can only do that if the ball is in the air. And a missed return, folks, and we are going to switch sides with Yadro and Kinney leading. We'll be back with the end of game number 3. Will there be an upset? We'll find out right after this.
Each shot has its own strategy. Each player, their own style. Whether you dink it, drive it, lob it, drop it, bang it, or spin it is entirely up to you. But we do keep score. We recognize the winners. Podiums are earned. If you want an edge, you best work for it. Electrum. Earn your edge.
Managing text chains is a hassle. Juggling social media threads is a part-time job. There should be a simpler way to play. At Pickle Play, we do it all. Find and add courts, find and message players, schedule events, create clubs and groups, and so much more. Download the only pickleball companion you need today. Pickle Play. Games for you.
All right, we are back and upset city is brewing. The Queen City of Charlotte. Will it become a new name? Can Kinney and Yadra pull this off? Serving at 6-3-1 after the change. And it's McGuffin who comes with the backhand down the middle with the winner. So Yadro had a couple of those on this run. 6-3-2 coming up here.
6-3-2.
And it is McGuffin that pulls the trigger twice on the change. And the energy, you can see the focus and the determination. Big serve, nice return. And you just can't let the moment get so that you're pulling the trigger on balls that are not in the perfect spot. Yadro with a beautiful attack and an earning of a third, and that's what you can do. People like to drop it to the backhand side. You can take that away, but you have to have sick athleticism, as Yadro showed you there. And Kinney and Yadro have been stacking and had the wrong person. That was supposed to be Yadro receiving there. So, oh, can they overcome this? There's questions about who was supposed to return. That was actually correct. And the lead is gone. The lead so we've got lined up properly. You hate to see that happen. They need to get out of this here, and a beautiful drive. This is worthy of a timeout, but they are not going to take one, as Loong and McGuffin show that experience and mettle and are up now. Saw Yadro make sure he didn't miss it like he did earlier. Great hands by Kinney. And then slides it just wide. Paddles need to hit the ground here, boys. And they do. So Loong, McGuffin come all the way back with 5 straight on the change. We'll be back with the conclusion of Game 3. Loong, McGuffin have crawled out of the hole, but they are far from done.
Ben, you've got to give it up. You're stepping out of bounds.
I'm so close, Parentel. This goes all the way to the top. I'm talking refs,
Commentators, food vendors!
But how can you prove this?
It's so simple.
All right, we are back. Loong to serve to Yadro. He is in the proper position. And again, it is McGuffin getting to the attack first, and now they're just 2 points from moving on. Nice deep return by Kinney. So the run, though, is 6 on the switch. Yadro and Kinney choose to play it straight up the way they started. Return sails just a bit deep. They will gladly accept the freebies. Kinney can't handle that ball. Need to go here, 7-9. Both players take a swing at it. Oh, Yadro keeps throwing up the lobs. What a point. The Queen City turned into Lob City, and Defense City, and then Finish City for Loong and McGuffin. Had 2 big swings at one ball in the middle of that one, and they are now within 2 of moving on. Great calm hands from Kinney there. Finds pedicure land on those Skechers that McGuffin's wearing. Look at Tito Yadro finish. We had a great ATP defense from Loong in the middle of that point and Ernie, but it's Kinney and Yadro. They hold him at 9. And down the middle again from Yadro. So all those balls behind him earlier in the match have opened up just a little crease down the middle. And Kinney skids one off the tape, and it is 9 apiece. And now Loong and McGuffin are calling timeout to stop a run. I love it. The fans are loving it, and we will be right back.
I already told you. Matt Wright is my lawyer.
Well, Matt Wright isn't here, is he?
I've got nothing to say to you.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Bring me the jigsaw.
Welcome back. 9-9-1. Kinney to serve. Can they pull off this upset? And Loong is able to close the middle. Yadro had a great ball in the middle, but Loong just a little better. Clutch at 9 apiece. Oh my. And the Yadro lob lands right on the line, but Kinney and Yadro didn't push fast enough to be in position. So they're unable to get to 10. And Kinney misses a return and paddle down, and we will come back with a match point for Loong and McGuffin. What a battle. We'll see the end right after this.
In a world where nothing is as it seems, two fearless pickleballers fight to save humanity from utter annihilation.
I can't believe this is happening again.
Not on my watch. Let's go.
A struggle of epic proportions.
Just another day in the office.
Oh, so that's how you want to play it?
A battle for the ages.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it, Lucy. I have the high ground.
And an electrolyte drink to unite them all.
Bring me the jigsaw.
Bring me the jigsaw.
Pickleball cocktail. Jigsaw Health presents Bring Me the Jigsaw.
Not today, baby.
Coming soon.
This movie makes no sense.
All right, here we go. Match point number 1. McGuffin to serve to Yadro. Ooh. Weird little hop ties up Loong, and they're going to have to win on their second opportunity here. Oh, and Kinney unable to finish the reply there, and Yadro and Kinney earned a lot of fans here today with an impressive battle with the second seed, pushing them to the absolute limit. But Loong and McGuffin show that veteran savvy, toughness, and clutch play. Called timeout when it was 9-9-1 on the other side, and were able to finish when they got the ball back. So what a match. So folks, we're going to take the stream down just for a minute, and then we'll come right back in about 4 or 5 minutes with another great match here on center court. What a day of pickleball, the biggest tournament in the history of North Carolina. Charlotte is not Upset City. It'll keep its name of the Queen City. We'll be right back.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium.